about a portion of Caitlin Clark's fans who believe everything is a controversy, and the most common pushback the article has received is that she and the rest of WNBA media.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So once again, WNBA media is proving exactly why fans have completely lost trust in mainstream sports coverage. And let me tell you something right now, you guys still do not hate the media enough. You really don't, especially W media. Just hours after I came on here and absolutely cooked a Sports Illustrated writer for pushing nonsense narratives, another ridiculous take hits the internet. This dude seriously went online and tried to frame Tiffany Hayes interacting with fans like it was somehow a positive moment that everybody should celebrate. Are we serious right now? Read the room. Understand the climate around this league before you start posting irresponsible takes for engagement. And this is exactly why fans are frustrated. People are tired of media personalities pretending obvious issues don't exist while talking down to the audience like they're stupid. Fans can see what's happening with their own eyes. They don't need fake spin. They don't need manufactured narratives. They want honesty. That's why channels like this continue to grow, because we're willing to say what a lot of these major outlets refuse to say. We're going to speak honestly about Tiffany Hayes, the WNBA, and the media surrounding this league. We're going to give the real pulse of the fans, not corporate talking points designed to protect bad journalism. Said this is pathetic. WNBA players should not be interacting on social media with fans joking about causing player harm. Well said. Perfectly said. End of story. Period. This is another reason why so many people still struggled to take this league seriously on a professional level. Too many stars in the WNBA get emotional, get upset, get completely butthurt, and immediately run to social media instead of handling things professionally. Again, I've covered football for a long time, and one thing I've always believed is that every sport should be covered with the exact same standard. I'm not going to treat the W differently just because it's the WNBA. Accountability is accountability. Criticism comes with professional sports. You don't see NFL players constantly jumping online every single time fans criticize them. You don't see top football players responding emotionally to every little controversy. Most of them stay focused on the game, stay focused on winning, and let their performance do the talking. That's the difference people are noticing. And honestly, it's hard to ignore at this point. So then enters Grant Young, the Sports Illustrated writer who tried to flex on CBS like he was the smartest guy in the room. I'm a journalist. I know what I'm talking about. No, stop it. That title alone doesn't automatically make somebody credible anymore, especially in modern sports media. This is exactly why fans have become so frustrated with mainstream coverage. Too many of these media personalities act arrogant while pushing weak arguments and obvious narratives. Honestly, the second I hear somebody constantly hiding behind the word journalist, I immediately tune out. Respect is earned through honesty and credibility, not through a job title or a blue checkmark online. Here. Said, WNBA players engaging with fans online is exactly why the league feels different from every other sport. I think that's a good thing. Players actively participating in online discourse connects them to fans and makes the league more accessible, which is a net positive in my opinion. Let's listen.
Tiffany Hayes engaging with fans on social media about her recent Caitlin Clark back and forth is exactly why the WNBA feels different than every other sport, and that's actually a good thing. Yesterday, Tip Hayes was talking with fans about her interaction with Caitlin Clark during the Fever and Valkyrie's recent game. While some fans are upset about what she said, I think it's her speaking in the first place that's more interesting. And that's because this kind of thing is more normal in the WNBA than a lot of people realize, especially when compared to most other sports. Also this morning, the Ringer's Sirat Sohi posted a great article about a portion of Caitlin Clark's fans who believe everything is a controversy, and the most common pushback the article has received is that she and the rest of WNBA media read too much about what's on social media. And sometimes I think that criticism is fair, but I also think WNBA fans often forget the amount of access we have to players through social media is unparalleled compared to other sports. Especially on X and Threads, pretty much every day, some players are commenting or interacting with fans about the narratives or discourses going on in the league. they're actively participating in this ecosystem. So when players themselves are engaging with online narratives, of course the media that's meant to cover them is going to be doing the same. Because at the end of the day, my job is identifying what people are paying attention to in the sport. And social media, while imperfect, is a useful tool for that. That doesn't mean all online discourse matters or represents every WNBA fan. But in this league specifically, social media and the actual league's ecosystem are very interconnected. And honestly, I think that access and interconnectivity is what makes the WNBA feel uniquely personal and approachable compared to other leagues, which is something that should be celebrated.
Here. Gotta be more careful, man. Seriously. Dude is out here flexing his media muscles like that automatically makes every opinion correct. He genuinely thinks that kind of player interaction online is a good thing? Okay, fine. You can believe that, but a lot of fans clearly don't. At this point, most people have already checked out on mainstream sports media anyway. And honestly, I keep seeing comments from people saying, there's no way this guy actually believes what he's saying. He's gotta be farming clicks. And I get why people think that, because the same dude bragging about his press credentials and journalism access is now basically admitting he gets unprecedented access to players through social media relationships. That's part of the problem right there. Too much blending between media, players, and personal relationships. Eventually, it affects coverage, accountability, and yes, even on-court performance. Some of these players are spending more energy arguing online, subtweeting fans, and chasing narratives than focusing on improving their game. Professional athletes are supposed to separate the noise from the work. And let's be honest, the loudest trash talkers are usually not as dominant as they think they are. Meanwhile, the Caitlin Clark types just keep showing up, working, producing, and winning over fans without constantly needing social media validation. And seriously, sometimes you have to wonder if certain takes are posted strictly for engagement bait, because some of this stuff feels designed to outrage people more than actually inform them. Let's go over to this young lady right here, because I guess she's an influencer, the RAR Report on YouTube. I'll definitely be checking this young lady out. Woo, she gave a quality opinion, and she kept it real. Check this out, folks.
I'm so sick of the nonsense that this girl has to go through. And it's weird. It's weird. She has done absolutely nothing but bring eyes to the league. She has done absolutely nothing but be really goddamn good at basketball. And everybody hates her for it. And don't give me the nonsense or the BS. It's her fans. And, oh, she's supporting racists and all of this, because I can point to you every athlete, every celebrity, every single person known and famous who has done something crazy that you guys are forgiven. This girl herself personally, she hasn't done anything. She doesn't do anything. All she does is want to play ball. And when she's not doing anything, she's trying to empower people. She has a foundation. She goes and talks to women. She goes and uplifts people. When she does interviews, it's never about her. She's always about everybody else. But people steady make her out to be the enemy. Let me make something very clear, because as a black woman, I'm going to call out the prejudice that I see from black women. I don't give a damn if you don't like her. You don't have to like her. But when you don't like her, why do you comment on everything that's about her? Weird. It's getting strange. And
I mean, she brought the smoke and she kept it real. The RRR Report, I hope I'm saying that right, on YouTube, holy hell. But let's be real here. A lot of this revolves around Caitlin Clark being white and straight, and she can visibly see it. She sees the agenda at work, and people are allowed to go out there, run their mouths, and say all kinds of crazy stuff, while Sports Illustrated and parts of the media just roll with it. Think about this for a second. Instead of the media going to the WNBA, Kathy Engelbert, the Indiana Fever, and the Golden State Valkyries, and yes, I said the Fever, because they should absolutely be speaking up over this Tiffany Hayes situation, everybody just acts like nothing is happening. I almost said Tiffany White. Stephanie White, too. All of them should be demanding accountability. Instead, you've got members of the media saying, nothing to see here, move along, it's good for the league. No, it's not. And if something ever happens on the court, God forbid, then part of the blame falls on people who refuse to take the situation seriously. Instead of making lazy clickbait videos, maybe do some actual journalism. Maybe investigate what's really happening around the league. But nah, easier to farm clicks and pretend everything's fine. And by the way, fans, the media does not respect you the way you think they do. A lot of them believe they're smarter than the audience. They think they can lecture fans on what to believe, what to consume, and how to react. That's why so many people are completely checked out on mainstream sports coverage right now. Tell me what you think. Make sure you hit subscribe and make sure you're still subscribed.